do you think that this could make people want to just take the GRE instead? If it's like, if people are saying, I mean, I guess it'd be no different than when the GRE was first even being introduced and allowed. Like, people still had that opportunity way back. But I'm just wondering, like, now, do you think we would see maybe like a rise of people taking the GRE instead of just taking the LSAT Flex?
I think actually because they came out with the Flex so fast, that was in part probably due to GRE competition. If there was no competition as a monopoly, they could have said, we don't care, we're just going to wait. And like for the MCAT, for example, they had to wait for months and months and months with no information. MCAT has a monopoly. They've handled this pretty poorly from what I've gathered overall, have not been the most student friendly. But LSAC has a new recent administration that's much more student friendly and adaptive and flexible. And so they came out with this super fast just in a couple of months once COVID hit. And so I think that actually diminished any GRE competition. And the GRE, by the way, also moved online, also being administered by the same company, ProctorU. So ProctorU is the real winner in all of this because they're getting all the online exams. But I think you could do GRE on ProctorU, LSAT Flex on ProctorU. It's the same thing on that end. Yeah. But since most of law school admissions is still LSAT dominant and fewer than 5% of people get in with the GRE scores, I think the Flex is probably a strong competitor there.
You know that statistic about acceptance with GRE scores?
Yeah, a lot of schools are taking GRE scores, but most people aren't applying with them. And you also don't want schools to think you're just applying on a whim. So you have to be pretty outstanding to get in with that, I would imagine. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.